Hey people, how you doing?
What's good?
End of the year. You in?
Yeah. I'm here. I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait.
I'm here.
It's the end of the year. Thank everybody.
Yeah, man.
Thank you everybody for making it to 2015. If you're listening to, yeah, I know that was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it was something.
It was something.
It was something.
You off your game today, brother?
I am, man. I just got off work. I'm tired. So.
Well, I've been off all day. I came in from working out. Well, okay.
My job is a workout, so.
Well, there you have it. If you don't know who this is already, this is Cole Jackson and Shogun. He rubbing his eye.
Yeah, Shogun. I'm here. Like I said, I'm good.
You are tired, bro.
We're gonna get it done. We're gonna knock it out. Today's topic.
We don't have a topic.
No topic.
It's the year in review. We were gonna do a top 14 a piece and do it that way. I think Shogun thought it was gonna run a little long, so we're gonna do 7 and 7, which equals what?
14. But see, if you think about it, this is more concise. It's like 7 out of 14. I mean, you would have been listing all kinds of random stuff.
Well, you know, I guess. So the top 7 things that we felt like were important.
That happened this year.
Happened 2014.
You might have missed it. Hopefully not.
So I think
kind of important.
We haven't looked at each other's list yet.
Nope.
So this is gonna be completely surprising to both of us.
So we're gonna go from our least
to biggest thing that happened in 2014.
We're gonna start.
And we'll probably talk about each other's list.
Yeah.
So if you,
I'll let you go first.
You gonna let me go first?
What's your number 7?
Number 7, hackers. What the hell?
That's 7?
7.
All right.
And number 1.
So that's the least thing on your list of important.
Well, yeah, it was on my original list. It was number 14 because there's a lot of stuff that happened this year, man.
But that's okay.
So number 7 with me was hackers. We had so many different. They was hacking into everything, dog. Christmas Day, you couldn't even play your Xbox or your PS4 because hackers broke. Huh?
Mine was working.
Well,
Xbox Live was down for a little bit, but then it came right back.
Well, and then you had your Sony hack, and then you had the.
I hear Sony's still out today. What's going on?
No, I'm talking about the Sony hacks for.
Oh yeah.
The studio, the movie,
man, that junk suspect. All the way.
The fapping.
The what?
When all those, when the cloud got, when Apple's.
Wait a minute.
The fapping, brother.
Like flap?
No, fap. You know. We'll talk about it later. Right. Basically,
I'm pretty sure
when all those fapping.
Saying it again don't explain what it is.
Fapping, you know, somebody says that fapping, it means the.
I thought it was flapping.
No, it's fapping.
Oh, okay.
That means you're jacking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fapping, man, when Apple's cloud got hacked and it was those nude pictures got put out there, and
what I say, they'll be straight.
I mean, but they were hacking everything.
And Jill Scott. Like for real?
But hackers were hitting up everything this year, man. Like nothing was safe, brother.
Offline it was.
All the different retail stores, cars that got hacked.
Yeah, I was paying with mostly cash this holiday.
Yeah, like they were making people like, let me get my cash out.
Mm-hmm.
That was my number 7. What was yours?
My number 7 was radars that stopped working because we just kept losing airplanes.
We did stop losing.
Just like, what's going on?
Nigga disappeared.
Oh my God. Then like the other day, another one just disappeared. So
I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
I didn't put that on my list.
Like airplanes just gone.
Disappear.
Bermuda Triangle all over.
Yeah, so, like wow. Yeah.
Just like that. It kind of should have been higher, but that was something on my radar.
That was like earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Wow, I completely forgot about that, man. Wow.
My number 6.
Number 6.
Keep bouncing back and forth. They reignited the Cold War, man. I mean.
Problems with Russia. We're into it with Russia again.
Right. Like,
but does that have anything to do with North Korea?
Man, I don't know.
Like, is it because North Korea and Russia, they're cool, right?
Yeah.
They homies.
Kinda.
I mean, I thought they were.
Through China, yeah.
Yeah, through China. I mean, so, wow. Cold War.
Yeah, man. What's your number 6?
Wow. Well, you want to talk about the Cold War coming back?
I just... I just want to throw that out there. They reignited the Cold War. They huddling around the flames right now. Cold War. No.
Did it ever stop? I know what the Cold War.
No, I'm
is
just saying cold.
I get it.
Okay.
Cold War.
Gotcha.
My number 6, the hashtag free insert your rapper name movement this year.
Oh yeah.
Free Bootsy.
I told y'all
Free Bootsy. Hashtag free Bootsy. Free Meek Mills. Free Gucci Man. Free T.I. Free. Okay, here's my thing.
T.I. was back in jail this year?
I'm just through. He go to jail so much you can never tell. Yeah, I kind of had a problem with that. Like, do you really think they would do a free something for you? Even when Jeezy, I
they
think.
won't even rap for free.
But like every time one of these rappers go to jail, man, it was like, oh, you got a free Bootsy, man, free Bootsy, free so and so. You got a free
promotion,
and
man.
I'm like, they don't care about you.
Nah.
And that ain't gonna make the judge be like, you know what? They're right.
Everybody says free.
We need to let them out because they say so. Yeah, that was my number 6 thing because they kind of got on. Every time you get on social media, man, it's like you gotta free somebody. I'm like, shit, they need
free
to
my cousin Darnell. Who?
Mike Jones. Free Mike Jones.
Somebody finally shouted out Mike Jones. An angel just got his wings. Man, what's your number 5?
This is yours, so you.
Oh, okay, my number.
I just did.
Let me compose myself. My number 5.
That ain't gonna bring him back though, is it? Mike Jones, if you out there, you listening to this.
He working at Burger King right now.
Wow.
Oh my bad.
He
Probably
still got that same little do-rag on too.
Man.
He got his
Who?
goals. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. He be rapping on the intercom system.
Mike Jones, where you at, brother? I watched your video the other day, like,
What? Which one?
I watched Still Tipping. And I watched Back Then.
Was that him working? They was still tipping him?
Why is we making fun of Mike Jones?
This is Mike Jones.
Mike Jones might still have some of that Still Tipping money
Still?
back then.
He had something? Like, he was terrible back then when he was hot.
Don't matter. Mike Jones still had money.
Cinematic, Eyesight. Pull up. Money Train. All aboard. This like that 2015 shit right
Cinematics, what it do, fool?
I feel like we just won the championship. Hey, champagne music. I play this when I celebrate. Yeah. Champagne music. Done people not the bottle. Did that champagne music. Champagne music. Champagne music.
DJ Junior flexing.
I feel like we just won the championship. Hey, champagne music. I play this when I celebrate. Yeah. Champagne music. Done people not the bottle. Did that champagne music. Champagne music. Champagne music.
DJ Ben Frank turned up in this bitch.
Bottles coming to my table with the sparkles on it. Money all on my table. Now the bitches on it. We just got a fat chick, so we ain't tripping on it. We just got a fat chick, so we ain't tripping on it. I told them bring some more bottles. Champagne music. The models see they wanna follow. Champagne music. Ace of spade pon out the bottle. Champagne music. Champagne music. Champagne music. Champagne music. Yeah, I'm sipping Dom Perry, Dom P, champagne.
The things that happened back then. My number 5.
Shout out to Mike Jones.
Right. My number 5 was how the Cosby sweater replaced the number 8 jersey.
Wow.
Rape.
Wow.
Bill Cosby, dog. Come on, that's terrible.
Wow. That's your number. Wait, that's your number 5?
Number 5 of importance.
Wow. That's your number 5 of importance. I need to reevaluate my life.
I mean, it's just like, hold on. Perspective. We all understand how Hollywood, well, none of us really understand how Hollywood acts. And nobody really knows what's going on behind the scenes. I think they trying to assassinate his character. But I just thought it was kind of crazy that, the Huxtable sweater is now, the meme for being a rapist.
Yeah, man. That's
cold.
That's crazy.
Cold world, no Snuggie.
That's crazy. Well, I guess my number 5 is Ebola and what happened to it. Because it was hot in the streets for like a minute, and now When last time somebody talked about Ebola, bro?
They said it was coming back.
Was it?
It was.
They making it come back?
It was trying.
So I guess it's chilling with bird flu, swine flu.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying.
Dang, that jump it just rolls right on into mine.
What happened? What happened? Ebola. My number 5 is what happened to Ebola? It was a big thing for a while, and then it's like all of a sudden everybody stopped talking about it.
I think they suppressing it. You know, it got to that point where it was escaping. Well, not really escaping, but it was spreading.
But I seriously feel like that was one of them.
Stop a pandemic.
That was one of them. Hey, look over there.
Yeah.
And then you were like,
oh, that was when the
Ferguson.
Ferguson happened right around that time. So
I think it had just started, if I'm not mistaken.
We was recording the show. So, the Ebola was, the sleight of hand trick from the Ferguson. Yeah, Ferguson was a sleight of hand to Ebola. Yeah. Whatever. But anyway, speaking of things coming back, that goes back to me on my number 4 was a comeback for Microsoft. So many, metaphors. Comeback for Microsoft this year. So I thought that was
kind of cool. In what perspective?
Like, they fixed their perspective for once, and they started selling systems. So... Okay. I guess it wasn't really.
So it's really just the game side of Microsoft.
Yeah,
like the Xbox.
Oh, but they always making money.
Oh yeah, I mean Microsoft
not
make
phone,
bread.
but yeah. Xbox come back this year. This was the year of the Xbox. Last year was the year of the PS4.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Well, I think that was
my number 4.
That's okay. That's my number 4 is Marvel movies are still the shit.
I agree.
Sorry, excuse me for cursing. I think I seen my fair share of Marvel movies.
2 a year, ain't it?
Huh?
2 a year. 2 Marvel movies come out every year, right? Captain America and then Guardians this year. Mm-hmm. 2 of the best movies that came out this year.
Yeah, I enjoyed both of those.
I got both of them multiple times.
Yeah, I got on Blu-ray. And, it was just, and then with the announcements of the new movies that they're coming out with, it's like, man, like, you guys are actually... I mean, didn't that get you excited for... We getting a Black Panther movie? Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Well, Age of Ultron trailer was, like, unbelievably amazing.
Yes.
And just knowing that they have... it's really...
on me.
Exactly. It's really cool to know that they have everything set up. Mm-hmm. They're going to give us what we want as far as, like, the movies are concerned. And I mean,
I worry about it though. I worry about them. Like, what's gonna happen when these actors get too old to play those roles?
They'll just replace them with new heroes and be like, Like,
can you really replace like Iron Man? I mean, Robbie Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. Like
I mean, but that's the thing. You could probably keep Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark and just have somebody else have War Machine be Iron Man for you know what I'm saying?
Like have him as a Nick Fury type deal where he stands in for a little bit and then go away. Yeah. I got you.
And then, who's to say that they won't move their attention to some other, like, Guardians may end up
they talking about Spider-Man coming in.
Well, they still have to get that deal done.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
They fired that dude.
Yeah, I know. That was
That's so messed up, that story. It wasn't his fault.
I just feel like... I feel like they have everything set up really well. I think that... in the coming years that we're most definitely gonna have some really good movies coming out, and I just know that, like, I mean, they're gonna have one of these movies is gonna be bad, but I still have faith in them setting up everything because they got the Disney machine, like I always say. They have the Disney machine behind them. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. I'm excited for the next few years, especially with the movies they announced. So that was my number. That was my number 4.
That works. My number 4 I've already talked about, so we're going to go to my number 3.
Okay.
My number 3 was protocols going out the window, and that's Ebola. How they was just letting people just do whatever they want to do. Let's just fly over here with this sickness and just keep on going. So that kind of hit my radar like, ding, we need to focus on this. But then after a while, they just said, shush. So yeah, Ebola is pretty heated.
Yeah, that was
like 97% mortality rate. Like you will die most likely.
And then you had a nurse that was running around with
yeah, you had a dude just on the subway going bowling and all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, I got it.
It's still, you said protocol.
Like, I just thought about whatever we want to do.
Like, fuck it. Like, just go ahead. Just keep going. It's okay. You know, like, Ebola? What's that?
Right.
It's crazy how that kind of disappeared.
Yeah. Again, yeah. That's pretty important. So.
Any Ebola victims out there, just
stay where you are. I want a sign. I want a badge or something. I need to know.
Okay, you gonna roll it to you? Wait, did I do
that was my number 3. So it's your number 2.
Huh? Wait, I gotta do my number 3.
Oh, my bad. What's your number 3?
My number 3 was 2014 was a decline in hip hop.
A decline?
We didn't have that many good albums, man.
Okay, shut up. We had freaking J. Cole came out
at the end of the year
and killed everything.
Of course, you're gonna kill everything if your album came out this later part of the year.
Listen to the album.
I'm not saying that. I know it's good. Yes, I've got to listen to it on Spotify. What I'm saying is, everything before that, it really wasn't anything that came. I mean, it was a few.
Big Crit this year. T.I. this year.
Wait, what the paperwork? Paperwork?
Yeah,
it was okay.
Jeezy this year.
Okay, dude, we usually have more albums than that. I'm just putting it out there, man. They were awesome albums, but they weren't doing the numbers, the usual numbers.
Ain't nobody doing the numbers. It's a depression.
No, it ain't. The economy good. You need to look at the stock market, homie. It's no depression anymore, man. Unemployment is actually down. This has been the lowest it's been in years. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You can believe that.
Like I said before, it was a decline in it was several albums that came out that was tight, but they weren't doing the numbers like they usually do.
What do you mean they not doing the numbers? Like sale-wise?
Sale-wise, yes.
People don't buy music no more.
Okay.
50 Cent had an album that came out this year, man. And it was actually pretty tight.
Okay. What them sound scans and them numbers looking like, player?
Don't nobody buy music.
Now J. Cole's album actually did really well the first week.
Fab just had a CD come out.
Yeah, he did it straight underground too.
And it's tight.
Okay, I'm not taking. This is what I'm saying. When I say decline in hip hop, I'm not talking about quality, brother. I'm talking about quantity. I'm talking about doing them numbers.
Oh, because everybody doing mixtapes now. Them records ain't putting no records out.
I'm talking about doing them numbers.
Labels ain't putting no records out.
A decline in hip hop.
Eminem had an album came out this year.
For the last time, I'm going to say I'm not talking about quality. I'm talking about quantity. I am talking about doing those sales.
Freaking Schoolboy Q had an album come out this year. And then I'm just saying, all these names are building up to quantity. And it's quality with quantity.
I'm saying I'm not saying the album. I didn't say, you can't. You think
Absol had an album this year.
You act like I'm sitting here saying all of these are whack. I'm talking about declining hip hop as far as sales are concerned.
Yeah.
Not these guys are whack because they're not. They're actually really good. Mm-hmm. I'm saying they're not doing the numbers. They're just not doing the numbers.
Mm. That's all. Because ain't nobody buying no CDs for real.
Go to your number 2, man.
My number 2 is them hacks, man. Sony.
Wow, I was at the end, yours were at the top.
Everybody getting screwed up, man. Can't even buy stuff with your credit card. Go to Target, they got your information. Mm. You know, the Apple stuff, it's taking your stuff. Apple Pay, Apple Take, Apple Steal. Mm. You know, it's just it's pretty bad, man.
Yeah, like I said, that was
Lizard Squad.
What the hell was that?
You ain't heard of Lizard Squad?
No.
That's why you couldn't play no PlayStation online. Mm. They hit you with the DDoS. Denial of service.
DDoS. Good.
Had to make sure that mother still recording. I was like...
they brought a hack.
Right, my recorder. It's destroyed.
That was your number 2?
Yeah, Lizard Squad.
My number 2 would be... I had to go back and forth on this one. Mm. My number 2 is Bill Cosby.
Oh damn.
The reason why it's so high on my list is because it's Bill Cosby, brother.
I know.
He's done so many positive things in the community all those years, and it's like the man's like 70, he almost 80, ain't it?
Yeah.
And it's like, do they want to kill? It's like all these people just putting all this stuff on him. I'm like, do y'all want him to die?
I think they trying to attack that dude, man. They trying to destroy him as a person.
I don't understand why though.
He was trying to buy like a news station or. There's a whole bunch of theories out there.
Well, all I'm saying
I don't
is
know what's true.
All the Bill Cosby rape stuff is.
I understand it's like 30-something people, but 30-something people wasn't holding this junk in for 30-something years.
That's what kills me too. Is like all of this stuff is coming out in like years and years later, and it's just like, you know, I feel bad for him because, you know, it's Bill Cosby, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
I don't know. I don't think he did it.
Well...
That's just me, though.
No, I mean, it's a possibility he did, but it's just the era that he did it in.
He did some things. I don't think it was, like, forced upon.
Oh, well...
You can't buy somebody a plane ticket and force them to jump on the plane. You know what I mean? Like, you willingly got on the plane.
That is a...
You willingly met me at the hotel.
That is a topic for another show. Another episode.
He ain't do it, man.
So,
but you know who did do it?
It is number 1.
My number 1, man.
I think we might have the same number 1.
Yeah, the revolution has been televised.
That is. We didn't even
say that.
That is my number 1 also. Black murders
I said cops
by
versus
cops.
Blacks. You know,
protesters.
It's
so that was the biggest thing for me too. Like, wow,
people started waking up, man. The injustices.
Yeah, I mean it's a big. It's huge, and we going.
Did you see that Million Man March in like freaking New York?
Yeah,
and it was mostly peaceful.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we are. I don't even know how to explain it. We're standing up for what's right in a peaceful way. Mm-hmm. There have been some bumps in the road, and I'm so proud to be black. Not that I've not been proud to be black, but this is one of those times.
Clean this up before I say something.
Huh?
Clean that up before I say something.
Well, I'm saying it takes me back to you know,
black and I'm proud.
The era of, you know, the Panthers and you know, like the 60s and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, the 60s and 70s, and it makes me so, you know, I've always been proud to be black.
Like what made you happy this time?
Yeah, man, just us being actually getting together and doing stuff in a peaceful way, and showing in so many different areas throughout the United States, showing like
that Black Lives Matter.
Solidarity for a change, peaceful, handling things peacefully, and showing that we're kind of fed up with a lot of stuff, you know. And I know we've had the little incidents with protesters and rioting and stuff like that, which happens, but to be able to see in all these different places how people have come together, including our state, because there's been some stuff that happened here in Alabama, and there's been some solidarity too. So it's just good to see that, and just to show that we can come together.
Yeah.
When pushed and when need. It's sad as we have to be pushed to do it, but I love to see stuff like that. It makes me feel really good, and I hope we continue to build this up so we can be better as a people and start helping each other out more, and showing, you know, that we ain't gonna take this no more, man. We can't take it anymore.
Right.
So that's what I mean when I say I'm proud to be black.
I feel you on that. I feel like what's going on today is more than just a black and white issue. I said that before, but it's good to see Americans finally starting to wake up and look at what's going on and how corrupt our systems are. I mean, it's not right. People shouldn't have to stand for this. You shouldn't have to kill each other in order to get justice. But I feel like it's gonna get to that mob mentality where people gonna get their justice whether you want it or not. So
I agree, man.
This is like the first domino to fall, And I mean that in a positive way.
I just want us to build on it throughout 2015 so we can be more positive, man. And maybe, maybe we can get something changed about how these police handle situations. Because, we've lost a lot of people, and I'm not, saying it's only black folks, but, we lost quite a few to some high profile type murders. So, by police. And I hope that we can get something changed. I hope we can get something put in motion to where, like, these people that have these badges who don't care understand that we ain't gonna take it no more.
You seen that video where that police officer kind of lost his cool when the people were like questioning him?
Well, I heard a lot of things. Certainly there are some folks in this community that are legitimately grieving, and we heard from them. We heard a lot of folks who believe the First Amendment only applies to them and took great pains to shout down anybody that disagreed with them. Despite my ongoing disagreements with the police union, I have to say that their members tonight conducted themselves, I thought, with great restraint, given the ad hominem invective that was being unleashed on their work personally and the police department generally. So, this is a controversy. This is a tragedy. I've said it over and over again. It's a tragedy for the family, a tragedy for Officer Manning. It's a tragedy for the community. But I'm not blind to the fact that there's a lot of people lining up to take advantage of this tragedy to flog their own agendas, and that was clear tonight as well.
You're accused of saying something to one of the protesters or one of the people in the stands. He accused you of...
He was making so much noise, I have no idea what he's talking about, but he feels insulted. Too bad.
What's your response to some of the people that thought you were being disrespectful by being on your phone and not being attentive to them?
Well, I was on my phone, and yes, that's true. I was following developments with a 5-year-old little girl sitting on her dad's lap who just got shot in the head by a drive-by shooting. And if some of the people here gave a good goddamn about the victimization of people in this community by crime, I take some of their invective more seriously. The greatest racial disparity in the city of Milwaukee is getting shot and killed. Hello. 80% of my homicide victims every year are African American. 80% of our aggravated assault victims are African American. 80% of our shooting victims who survived their shooting are African American. Now, they know all about the last 3 people that have been killed by the Milwaukee Police Department over the course of the last several years. There's not one of them can name one of the last 3 homicide victims we've had in this city. Now, there's room for everybody to participate in fixing this police department, and I'm not pretending we're without sin. But this community's at risk, all right. And it's not because men and women in blue risk their lives protecting it. It's at risk because we have large numbers of high-capacity, quality firearms in the hands of remorseless criminals who don't care who they shoot. Now, I'm leaving here to go to that scene. And I take it personally, okay? We're going up there, and there's a bunch of cops processing a scene of a dead kid. And they're the ones that are going to be out there patrolling and stopping suspects that may have guns under the front seat. They're the ones that are going to take the risks of their lives to try to clean this thing up. All right? We're responsible for the things we get wrong, and we take action. We've arrested cops, we've fired cops, and so on. But the fact is that the people out here, some of them, who had the most to say, are absolutely MIA when it comes to the true threats facing this community, and it gets a little tiresome. And when you start getting yelled at for reading the updates of the kid that gets shot, yeah, you take it personal, okay? Now, no offense, but I'm going up there now.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
Yeah, and all of this stuff,
It's touching folks.
it's real, man.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah.
And we all should be happy. We all should be proud.
You know what? I'm happy I made it to see the end of this year.
I am too. I'm grateful. I've had quite a year. So
Right. You get knocked down and come right back, dog.
Yeah, man.
What's that Rocky quote? You get hit hard, but it don't matter as long as you get back up.
Yeah. So
it's been I butchered that.
It's been a good year, man. If you guys have anything you want to add to or if you have your own personal list, put it on our comment.
Post it up.
Yeah, if you have a personal list of
Tweet
things,
it out. #BYNK.
Exactly, man. Another thing.
Your top 7.
We should start taking like topics. Is there anything that you guys want us to talk about? Cause we like talking.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Now getting it out, getting it out in a nice amount of time.
It's been more fluent, more frequent.
But yeah, and make sure you get at us on Twitter. I'm on the Twitter, Cole Jackson 12.
Shogun, no, it's real Shogun Beats on the Twitter.
You couldn't even think of your Twitter
Nah,
name.
man, I got too many. I'm gonna have to rebrand myself. I've been thinking that for a while.
You gonna rebrand yourself?
Yeah, man.
That ain't bad. What you gonna be?
I don't know. Probably not no Shogun. I'm tired of it.
What you gonna be?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's a mystery. Y'all get to vote on it. Come up with a handle for me.
You don't do that.
Uncle Ruckus.
I'm gonna call you Chicken George.
Man. That nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, niggas.
And hope. Did you get everything you want for Christmas?
Yeah, man, I'm straight. I'm good. How about you?
I did too.
Got
That's
some
it.
more bills. I ain't want that, but you know, it's like lumps of coal. You just gotta throw it in the fire and keep on going.
Man, don't even tell me about that.
That's how it go. It's a adulthood thing, man.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah.
Well, thank you for the views, guys. Thanks for everything. Have a happy, safe New Year. We will see you in 2015. Hopefully, we'll have some great topics to choose from.
Oh, we always gonna have some great topics,
And-
but big things coming next year.
Yeah,
That's how I'm gonna leave it.
Maybe we'll do some. We're thinking about doing a couple things where it's secret right now. Secret things. Hell Hydra. But,
whoa,
wait, what the hell going on? Wait, whoa. You hear that?
Please help me. I ain't down with the squad.
Come on, man.
They gonna kill me.
And hopefully, this is one thing I want us to do.
Black Stormtroopers?
No,
Oh.
I want to get Jimmy McMillan on this show. If you want to see us talk to Jimmy McMillan on our show, let us know in the comments because I want to.
I would love to.
I would like to talk to Jimmy
15 minutes
McMillan.
with Jimmy McMillan.
I don't even need 15. Give me 10.
Nah, I need. He gonna come with some kind of outlandish story. You gonna
You wanna
need.
hear? I want to hear about a karate fight he was in. Like, what? I want to hear about him fighting his
I
way
want to
out
know.
of something.
Yeah, what happened with the Ku Klux Klan? That's the karate fight I want to hear about. Peace, Nick.
Hey.